Hey guys, today I'm going to be building engine mounts using bushings from Chevy leaf springs. I started off by taking off the old spring perches off. I got one off. Still got another one to get off, because these mounts I'm going to build are going to mount right to here, not here, so that I can fit some manifolds in there. The engine's just in there for mock-up purposes only. I've seen this done a few times with the spring bushings. Sure, you can buy some for $100, but I like the challenge of fabricating my own stuff, and I'll probably have like $10 into the engine mounts. Now you see here I got my engine hoist, and this is a critical part right here, getting the engine where you want it to sit. It's got to be, the angle's got to be about 1 to 5 degrees. Or I could get over here and get you a better angle. See that? I got it about 3 degrees, so it's in the neighborhood. It's a perfect angle. It's exactly where I want it to sit. I got it shimmed up so I can get the hoist out of the way. See there? Stuck some piece of metal under there. And actually a bunch of people are telling me I can weld the manifolds. They're made out of cast steel. So that's awesome. If I can modify those, they'll save me a ton of money. Thinking the torches might work out good for welding that. Just gotta kind of clock it, the flange a little bit, and angle it down, and it should work. I'll cut off this big ugly EGR thing right there, because that's like touching the frame. Okay, I got the hoist out of the way so that I can see what I'm working with here. Everything looks really good. For the steel plate that bolts to the engine, I'm going to be using some metal off of this old mower deck. This part right here, nice thick piece of steel right there. There should be enough in this square section to cut out my 2 plates for either side. And there's a lot of other stuff I can use for the perch. Spark plugs just came. And this thing actually printed out, this template actually printed out the right size, the actual size, so I'll be able to trace this out, or cut it out I should say, and trace it on the piece of steel I'm going to use. And it'll make it really easy to just cut it out, drill my holes, should be all good. And I got my hardware, my bolts. They're what are they here? M10. The thread is 1.5. I got 8 of those. It's been a little while since the last clip. I have my plates. Let me get a light. I have my plates cut and drilled out. One side. And there's the other side. Those are looking real good. And I have my bushings. These are from Energy Suspension. That's where I usually get this kind of stuff. So yeah, I got 2 of them. Let's see here. It was like $10. Shipping made it like 15, so there's that. And then I got two of these guys that'll go in there. And I got this piece of galvanized pipe. I'm gonna have to make sure I grind all that galvanized stuff off before I weld on it, but I'll cut the threaded parts off. And this part right here is the perfect size to cut in half, and this is like a press fit in there, so it's perfect. It'll go in like so. Alright guys, check it out. I got my 2 engine plates, engine mount plates made up. Those look pretty good. I'm gonna cut out some loops I got all that galvanized crap grinded off of the pieces of pipe here, and you can see this bushing is going to fit in there perfect. Alright, I got these little loops cut out, and those are going to weld right on there, and this will go in between. This fits in there beautifully. That is going to work nice. I got to get this rubber back out because I'm going to have to weld to this, and I'm going to find something, maybe a wooden dowel or something to use to mock it up in the frame so I can work on the actual engine perch. Alright guys, I'm walking around one of my favorite places. Oh, I think this is an LS right here. Oh yeah. There we go. There's an LS truck. Might have some things I need. I'm looking for an OBD2 port. There's one right there. I was really stupid. I didn't bring even a screwdriver or anything, so that's pretty stripped down. Gonna need to find a radiator and all that stuff eventually. Well, I'll keep looking. Oh, here's another one. There's a Trailblazer and another truck. Also got to look for the stuff for the drive-by-wire. I believe this right here is a tack module, but I got to find the whole deal. See how this one looks. It's drive-by cable. A lot of drive-by cable ones out here. Look at that dog just chilling there in the taillight. When you're an idiot like me, don't have any tools, get a piece of rust, sharp rust, don't get cut on it. And there's the port I need right there. And like so. Alright, I got it off. I'll go up and they'll probably say, give me $1, as opposed to buying a new one for like $25. Even better, I got it for free. Alright, another night out here. I got another part of the engine mount made. Kind of slow progress on this, but try to make it all into one video. You see I put this piece on here, I got it tacked right there, and when I pull the engine back out, I'm going to add a piece straight down. I'm going to do the same on the other side, just put this piece on right now when I got the engine sitting in there, and then I'll pull it out so I can get a lot of room, and I'll make that piece going straight down, and that'll be plenty strong enough. Show you how thick that pipe is. Some pretty thick stuff. Got my bushings pressed in, and got it all beveled up nice. Now I can get it tacked in there. Alright, there we go. That is looking nice. I dig it. Oh, it's a rainy Sunday, and you can see I pulled the engine out, and there's my mounts. And today, hopefully, be able to add that piece that's going to go straight down on either one, and that'll make them nice and strong. Weld it all up good and solid. And I picked up this Turbo 400. That's what I'm going to run. It's going to work well, so I'm going to go that route. So pull this bell housing off. set the engine down, and I'll take out all my clutch stuff, clutch pedal, and I mean, it's such a simple deal with the automatic. It's not as cool as a stick, but it's gonna work well. I'll build a floor shifter inside for the automatic, and then you got your cooler lines. And since this is a drive-by-wire setup, I can't put my kick-down switch up here somewhere, like on a carburetor. I'll probably put my kick-down switch under my gas pedal on the floor, so that when you slam on the gas, it kicks down, downshifts. That should work well. I've seen a couple other people do it that way. And then what else is there? Oh yeah, the drive shaft. I'll have to have that shortened. Hopefully it won't cost too much. I'm kind of weary about doing it myself. I probably could, but I don't really want to try it because I really don't want to have a wobbly drive shaft. I think my drive shafts are back here. It's a two-piece, so there is a little bit of flexibility there. You can slide it a little bit, but not enough for the Turbo 400. So that thing's quite a bit longer than the old short 4-speed. So yeah, basically they just gotta take out a couple inches there. If you look at this part of the deal, quite a bit longer. So yeah, let me quit rambling on here and get to work. So I'll show you guys where I'm getting this metal from. I got this old mailbox post somebody was throwing out. I picked this up, gee, almost 2 years ago now, and finally finding a use for it. That is some good thick pipe right there. Same post I used to build those two pieces there, and I just cut out a couple more. Check it out, it's like a puzzle. Check it out, guys, the engine mounts are finally done. They are not going anywhere. Very strong. It's a big step forward, and they look great, or at least I think.